October 31st, starting at 6:30 p.m. Free food, live music, games, bounce houses for kids and adults, and much more. We are looking for volunteers, so if you're interested, please see Lady Michelle.
And now we turn the service over to the MLK Foundation for the special presentation.
Good morning, everybody. In addition to being the least charismatic speaker you'll hear this morning and the worst dancer in this room, I'm the chairman of the Martin Luther King Jr. Foundation Advisory Board. I want to thank you for letting us share time with you today in this beautiful church and a beautiful congregation. Before I begin, I want to acknowledge some of our firefighters that are here. Our beloved chief's going to be getting an award, I believe, in January, and he sent some folks over. Could you stand, please? Chief Sanders, Chief Jones, Mr. Reed, Hunt, Bree, and Jones. Stand up, guys. Yeah. Come on over. They have to leave early. I want to make sure we recognize them. Thank you so much for sharing time with us today. Here they are, your first responders. And they did come in their fire truck, in case you're wondering. Wow, talk about a hard act to follow. What a beautiful sermon. What beautiful singing and dancing. I'm here on the Foundation's 32-year anniversary. The Foundation has fought for many years to promote civil rights legislation. We do scholarships to provide opportunities for the needy. We give food and shelter to the homeless. And probably our most famous, among many other things, but probably our most famous activity is every December, and this is due in such a large part because of our CEO, Mr. Beasley, is we do the Soul Santa in Frenchtown and over at the Rec Center, and we provide food and entertainment and gifts to over 600 children who otherwise would not have any. If anybody would like to know more about the foundation, you can talk to Mr. Beasley or myself afterwards. What I want to talk about today are the award recipients. You know, Martin Luther King Jr., in addition to equal opportunity and fighting for the civil rights and peace, he promoted the idea of leadership. That was very important to him. If you read about him and you see the documentaries, leadership was very important to him. And we're going to give 10 awards out today. And these are men and women who, Reverend, they listened and learned the process, and they passed the test. Your pastor, Pastor Griffin, told you we were going to give awards, but what he didn't tell you is the first award is for the Pastor and First Lady of the Year. Come on up here, Pastor. Come on. Mr. Beasley is going to come up and say a few words, but I want to say a few things before I turn it over to Steve. You know, your pastor, and by the way, his lovely wife and First Lady, Michelle, is very active in the church, as you know. This is an award for both of them. It is for the Pastor of the Year and the First Lady of the Year. They have both spearheaded activities, just as a few examples: Shoes for School, feeding the homeless, Thanksgiving baskets, thousands of dollars to students and scholarships. But the one I want to mention, most importantly, the Triple F program, which is their Finance, Fitness, and Fellowship Challenge. If you want to know how well they are doing in terms of leadership, just all you'd have to do is watch a videotape of this service today. That's all you have to do, right? It's so clear, and it's so important that they are reaching youth, because we have a lot of strife and problems in the country today. And I got to tell you, the older people in this room, most of the older people in this room are over here on this side. Sorry, it's true. And I just can't tell you, I can speak for all of us. It is so enlightening and so hopeful to see this energy that you demonstrate here today. And it is due, of course, in part to your leadership. Okay, Steve?
I would just like to say we were so touched that the advisory board say, what can we do special? And they came up with the ideas, let's give them $1,000 to set up a scholarship in the pastor and his wife's name. So that is coming.
Okay. The plaque reads, celebrating 32 years of service, the 2017 MLK Foundation Pastor of the Year and First Lady of the Year Award is presented to Pastor Quincy D. and Michelle Griffin, Sr. Of the Family Worship and Praise Center. This award is given in recognition of excellence and honor of the outstanding commitment and dedicated Christian service to your church and the community, October 29, 2017. Now we have another special award. I want to call our beloved public defender, Andy Thomas. Would you come up, Andy, to present the next award?
Good morning. What a powerful place. Wow. What a beautiful sermon. I was asked to give the award for the Person of the Year from the MLK Foundation. Sheriff, you want to step up here with me, please? And his wife. And your wife, please. Miss McNeil, please. Talk about process. The High Sheriff of Leon County, Mr. Walt McNeil. And did he step in it or what? He walks into this major challenge, and he's doing everything with dignity, and he's doing it mindfully, and he cares about each and every one of us. And in part, that is why the 2017 MLK Foundation Person of the Year Award is presented to Walt McNeil, Sheriff of Leon County. This award is given in recognition of excellence, in honor of the outstanding commitment and dedicated service to the community. October 29th, 2017. Congratulations, Sheriff.
Could we have our other presenters please come forward? Thank you. We're going to start with Ms. Davis, Ms. Anita Davis. Would you please come up, dear? Such a special person. Everybody knows Anita.
Good morning. I'm Gwen Marshall, your local Leon County Clerk of Court, and thank you. I have the distinguished honor this morning in presenting the Excellent in Service Award to Miss Anita Davis. And it reads, presented to Miss Anita Davis in recognition of your outstanding leadership and community service presented by the MLK Foundation of Florida this October 29th, 2017. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We're not going in detail because we'll be here all day. Come on for a picture. But we will have their bio sketches and the reason why the board selected them on our website. We have passed out a slip for you to sign your name and your email. If you didn't do it, you can do it on the way out. But we would probably be here another hour if we went into these kind of resumes that we are given. But we have some very good presenters that just will read what's on the award.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Mark Early. I'm the Leon County Supervisor of Elections. I have the honor. Thank you. I have the honor of giving out 2 awards for excellence in service. First, presented to Keith Bowers. Keith, come on up. Daryl Jones, come on up too. Keith, how you doing? Daryl's in the process of getting well. Keith, I'm going to borrow yours so I can read it. The Excellence in Service Award presented to Keith Bowers and Daryl Jones in recognition of outstanding leadership and community service through business excellence. Presented them by the Martin Luther King Foundation of Florida Incorporated this October 29th, 2017. Congratulations. Well earned.
These 2 gentlemen are in the minority economic development. Both of them give dinners and luncheons once a year. The city, Mr. Jones gave one about 2 weeks ago at the Margaret Turnbull Center, and had 300 or 400 people there, and they presented awards. And they had 10 vendors, women and men vendors, doing the food. It was out of sight and very tasty. Mr. Bowers has May is Small Business Week luncheon, and I'm credited for this because I'm the founder of that luncheon about 28 years ago, and they had about 300 or 400 people. What was your luncheon at the University Center? His luncheon was at the University Center, but all of this will be on our website. So be sure to sign on the way out, and we also will have this part of the program taped, and you can download it. Y'all get pictures?
Good morning. My name is Jackie Henderson, and I have the privilege and honor to welcome Christy Henry. The plaque reads, Excellent in Service Award presented to Christy Henry in recognition of outstanding leadership and community service, presented the MLK Foundation of Florida, Inc., October 29, 2017.
Miss Henry is in community, what is that, neighborhood association, not just on the south side, but the south side and the north side. And she's probably one of the most respected persons in the neighborhood organization. Congratulations.
Good morning. I'm going to give my name, Mr. Beasley. I was just taking a breath first because I wanted to commend not only the adults in the room, but all of these wonderful young people. My name is Karen Gevers, and I'm pleased and privileged and honored and humbled to be one of your 16 circuit judges here in the 2nd Judicial Circuit. We have one of my colleagues that is also here, but I'm not going to call him out because his name's not on the plaque. I'm here to present. Miss Katrina Alexander, if you'll come forward, please. Step right here. It is my honor to present to Miss Alexander the Excellence in Service Award, celebrating 32 years of service for the Martin Luther King Jr. Foundation. This award's being presented to Katrina Alexander in recognition of outstanding leadership and community service, presented by the MLK Foundation of Florida, Inc., October 29, 2017. Congratulations and thank you.
Miss Alexander is very active with the Capital City Chamber, which is the African American Chamber. Also, she helped start a tailgate venture with Godby and Ricketts School. We had a tailgate party about 2 weeks ago, and it wasn't chicken. We served ribs and all the other good things. Thank you. She's works for the Tallahassee-Leon County Credit Union, where they have a lot of programs for young people. But you'll see all this on the website. I could go on and on and on.
Good morning, everybody. Hi, I'm Aisha Mitchell. I'm here to present an award special to a friend of mine in government who is not here this morning. Unfortunately, he had an emergency in his family and could not attend, but this is presented to Reese Gord, Deputy City Manager in Tallahassee and the person who's been responsible for your utilities, the #1 city in the country with #1 utilities. In recognition for community outstanding leadership, community service, and governmental affairs, presented by the MLK Foundation of Florida, October 29th, 2017. Good luck, Mr. Reese, and congratulations.
Our sister city manager did an excellent job after the recent hurricane. Our lights got back on 1 to 2 days. He also helped us with our Soul Santa Claus in providing fire truck, and I need to mention the sheriff provided our helicopter for Soul Santa, bring him in.
Good morning. My name is Bill Tucker. I've been associated with the ML King Foundation for some time now, and I want to say that I really enjoy this association. Check out the website, mlkingfoundation.org. It's very good. A lot of this stuff will be there. It is my pleasure to present this Excellence in Service Award for the ML King Foundation of Florida, Inc., celebrating 32 years of service to Mr. Buck Murray. Mr. Murray. Mr. Murray, in recognition of outstanding leadership and community service through business excellence, we present you with the Excellence in Service Award from the MLK Foundation. Congratulations.
Stay up here a minute. This gentleman is very, very special. One thing, he bring us FAMU football on the radio. The other thing, he's a history-making person. There are only 2 managers of new car dealerships in the history of Tallahassee, and he's the general manager of Kia. And by the way, last week, and they did this for me, last week Kia was selected as, what, 3 of the best all-around cars? 3 of the best all-around cars, and that's over Cadillac and Buick and all of that. And he also, and this was very special, he also, through Kia, provides $1,000 a month humanitarian award. And I just wanted to take one hot second and tell you about that, because you all are eligible.
What we do is choose each month. We have the community vote in and talk about somebody that done something special. The last one we just gave away was to a young lady that fostered like 16 kids, didn't even have a car of her own. And she feeds these kids, clothes these kids, you know, take them back and forth to church. You know, a village is what raises kids. And, you know, I had the fortune of being raised by a mother that raised 7 of us, and I know how important church is, how important people around you take care of you. You know, all of that's very important when you're trying to raise a child. So when I look around, I got 4 kids of my own. You know, I almost got tears in my eyes just looking out here and seeing the support that this church have. And Pastor, I'll be back.
All glory to God in Jesus' name. Curtis Williams, I'm a member of the MLK of Florida Foundation Board. Just want to say, Pastor Griffin and church, thank you for opening your doors and allowing us to share this beautiful Sunday with you. Mr. Beasley asked me to present this award and directed me to be brief, so I will be brief and follow directions. It's going to be presented to Mr. Thad Fortune and wife. If you can please come up. Welcome, Mr. and Mrs. Fortune. I'm just gonna go ahead and read the plaque as presented. It reads, Excellence in Service Award presented to Thad Fortune in recognition of outstanding leadership and community service through business excellence. Presented by the MLK Foundation of Florida, Incorporated, October 29th, 2017. And I just want to briefly say, if you haven't had Mr. Fortune's catering service, you're missing a treat, and it is outstanding business.
Why all the honorees come around, and
yeah. Okay. If you could just stand right there in the front. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your 2017 award recipients. These are the people who are going to lead your community. they're going to make sure that the ideals of Martin Luther King live on through leadership. Also want to ask our public officials to come over. Judge Everett, come on over here. Judge Gevers asked or mentioned we had another judge, Judge Everett, another circuit judge here, Judge Everett. And Curtis, I see Curtis Richardson over there. Come on over. Let me just get all the public officials to come back. Come on over here.
Good morning, church. Just wanted to have the opportunity to greet everyone before you took off today. It's such an honor and privilege to be able to serve you as one of your county court judges here in Leon County. And it was also a privilege to worship with you today.
Okay, Pastor, the foundation deals with a lot, we deal with a lot of churches, a lot of pastors. You guys, Pastor and First Lady of the Year, okay? And let me tell you, you have to be doing something right in the church to get these public servants, these dedicated public officials and private citizens to come here and celebrate with us today. Thank you, everybody. I'll be back too. You want to say something?
Good morning. Thank you for letting me be here today. My name is Bill Eichhofer, and I am the Director of Community Affairs for the Leon County Property Appraiser's Office. And Akin Akinyemi wanted me to bring you his greetings. He got called out of town on a family emergency, and he couldn't be here, but he is with you in spirit and mind. Thank you.
Again, hello, good morning. Great service today. I will be back. I've been here before, and it's been a wonderful service today. It's great. Again, I'm Mark Early, Supervisor of Elections. I invite you all to do your duty, have your voice heard, and vote this coming fall 2018.
All right, there they are. Thank you, everybody.
I would like for Ms. Jones with the Sheriff Office and is Ms. Jones still here? Stand up, and the officer next to you. And we have Ms. Mitchell, a member of your church with Capital Outlook. Would you just stand up and wave your hand? And she did an in-depth interview with the honorees yesterday. But we want to thank Attorney David Frank again.
Thank you. And did we ask the Board of Advisors for the MLK Foundation, would you please stand? The advisory board members of the MLK Foundation, thank you for all your work. Thank you, everybody.
That completes our announcements for this morning. At this time, please stand for the benediction. I don't know.
Close your eyes and bow your heads. God, thank you for this day. Thank you for waking us up this morning. Thank you for the word that you teach us so we can learn it and we can do it when we're
Parents, you can pick your children up downstairs. Downstairs. You can pick your children up downstairs. Yeah, look.